Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode we will gonna continue to take a look at the Nemesis Retaliation Stretch Goals expansion, and this time we will gonna take a look at all contractors. What this Nemesis Retaliation Stretch Goals expansion offers us. We will gonna take a look at their character tiles, their action cards, and their weapon. Also, we will gonna take a look how to set up the game when you decide to play with those additional contractors in the base game. So first of all, what contractor system from Nemesis Retaliation Stretch Goals means. That means that you can use any of those featured contractors from previous Nemesis titles to play them in this Nemesis Retaliation game. How to introduce them into the game? This is actually a drafting step. During the character drafting, you take these 12, if I remember right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 contractor drafting cards. You shuffle them, and during the drafting step, you place 2 contractor draft cards. And during the step, when each of the players pick up 2 character cards to choose from for the game, that player can pick up additionally these 2 contractor draft cards and pick any of contractors. So in this case, this is survivor and this is a soldier. So, and if you decide to pick one of those, then another one, without showing to the rest of the players, another contractor goes back inside the box and do not participate in a game anymore, in a drafting anymore. So simple like that. Actually, effectively, it gives that player who decides to choose and pick contractors gives 4 cards in hand during drafting. That's it. Simple and straightforward. And let's take a look again at them. They depict all the contractors featured in this Nemesis Retaliation Stretch Goals expansion. Nicely made. Yeah, these are drafting cards. Contractor drafting cards. So yeah, let's put them aside and let's go through each and every contractor, their weapon, and their action cards. And let's take a look how useful they can be during different game situations, and in which situations you can use them more effectively. Let's start with the contractor pilot. Let's place tile on the play board, and let's take contractor pilot action deck. As you can see, there are only 5 cards, but there should be 10. That's why with contractor pilot I will show you how we prepare the game deck for those contractors. As you remember, we have this contractor consultant with the base game, Nemesis Retaliation base game. There is one contractor between all the rest of the characters. This is a miniature for that. To prepare action deck for these additional contractors, you should take this base game contractor deck and separate those cards which state contractor consultant. Yeah, and these are these 5 cards, because these are specific skills which belong to this base game contractor. So these skills are not participating in this system. And what you are left? You are left with demolition, repair, search, rest, and basic secure skills, which are common skills for each and every character in the game, right? And then these 5 skills are supplemented with specific additional contractor skills. Let's go through those skills, what each of those new contractors can bring to the game. This contractor pilot has this computer skill action card where you can, when you are in a room with computer, you can use that room. This is very similar to quite a few of them, as you will gonna see that, and this skill is for one of the base game characters as well. Or you can, if you are in a room with a computer, open or close one door in a facility. Well, I will not comment that one because it's already kind of known skill from other characters, and it appears quite often. All right, but it can be useful, as you can see, to use the rooms. The next one is if you are in a room with computer room, activate the robot anywhere in a facility. So this one can be very useful, although this skill is for a situation when you are alone in a room without intruder. Yeah. Or you can, if you are in a room with a robot or computer room, use the room as well. Useful. Then piloting. Piloting action allows you to do. If you are in the room with Lambda or robot, choose an adjacent corridor and roll a best die. All right. It can be useful defending landing zone. It can be useful, defending hibernatorium or any room which contains the robot. Yeah. It can be useful in some situations. Deal hits equal to the result in the corridor. So basically rolling this best die, and that's it. Or you can move the Lambda token on the round track by 1 in any direction. As well, very common skill. Then always prepared skill. Always prepared action card. Use the room, then all intruders in the room attack you. Well, in desperate situations it can be useful, especially when you must use that room, but there are intruders and there is no other way how you can use that room. So this one can be useful, right? Because normal use the room action requires that that room is clear of intruders. So it can be a mission saver in some situations, right? Or you can discard one action card to draw 2 items from item deck from these, and you may keep one of them and discard the other. As well, as you can see, you can play this card even if that room is occupied with intruder. So it's a good one again, because neither use the room action, neither search you can perform in a room with an intruder. See, there is the sign. So, and this can boost your abilities, your team abilities in some certain situations. Yeah, these are useful. Next one and last one is a weak spot. Deal 1 hit to intruder, then shoot or bash or melee attack it. All right, this one is quite powerful. It boosts a little bit this contractor pilot firepower and the team's firepower in general as well. So Not so bad lady, actually, not so bad contractor, quite useful, especially in landing zones and around the robot and in rooms with intruders. And this contractor has two items, specific pilot contractor items. One is a pilot's shotgun, which allows, after shooting, deal one hit to each intruder in the room, effectively boosting firepower in the room. So this is serious lady. And another contractor item is this orbital maneuvering system, which can be used only in situation when she is in a room without intruders, and only if there are 3 or fewer rounds to the land. All right, then you can choose a neighboring room and place land this token, land the token there. In the chosen room, repel each intruder, and each character in that room loses 2 health. From now on, any character may enter the land as if using the landing zone rooms action. So basically, you can, with this one, but it's one use only. With this item, you can actually shift your landing zone in the facility. It can be very useful if you're running out of oxygen, munition, tents, etc., and you must get into the land for some reason, and you are pushed by time or lack of resources, and you would love to push your landing zone closer to your characters. That can be very useful skill. And overall, this contractor is, in my opinion, a very serious team player. Yeah, she has a firepower boost, she has item boost, she has landing zone shifting ability, so she can be very useful team player. So let's place this aside, and let's move on with the next character. Next one is contractor soldier. Contractor soldier has 2 items. One of them is old military armor, which allows, whenever you are attacked by intruder, you may redraw the intruder attack card. You must accept the new card's effect. So this one is serious, and this one is very beneficial because, in my opinion, it's cool, especially in those situations when, say, you draw the attack card, and the attack card resolution was something absolutely terrible, something which kills that contractor. So in this case, you can gamble and draw next card and hope for a best result. Could be game saver in some situations. Then soldier's gun, which has 1, 2, 3 ammo slots, is a quite potent gun at a first glance. During the burst, you treat result 1 as 2, which is very good. Yeah. And during the shooting, spend 1 of ammunition, spend 1 of the magazines to shoot with this weapon. It spends a lot of ammo. Yeah, because you do not spend magazines during shooting. Usually it's happens when you roll this icon, but with this gun you must spend all the time, and this result means deal critical damage instead of spending ammunition. So it's kind of double-sided sword, but as you can see, it has 3 slots. Basically, you can shoot 6 times while you get it empty, dry empty. Well, it can be alright gun, and it is more useful for besting, as you can see, because result 1 actually modifies into result 2. Yeah. So these kind of things regarding weapon and regarding the actions. We have a weak spot, which allows deal 1 hit to an intruder and that then shoot or melee attack it. It's boost firepower, definitely. Then you have a reaction card, only reaction card, which allows during your turn, when you would be attacked by intruder, prevent that attack. Basically allows you to go away from attack. Useful. It's defensive skill. Then next one, forcing fire. Spend 1 ammo from your ranged weapon to repel all intruders from the room. Useful, powerful. Then full auto, burst any number of times with the soldier's gun. This is quite massive at first glance. It spends obviously your ammo, but it can be useful during the desperate situations when you must deal with imminent threat or with imminent overwhelming threat. Say you are absolutely surrounded with intruders and you must get through them, and you have no other option to clear the way rather than burst. So in this case, if you have enough ammo, you can clear your way, and yeah, it can be useful. But we must consider that and remember that it spends ammo, obviously. And the last one is taking aim, when you can shoot or burst, and you may reroll first roll, but you must accept the second result. The similar action, if I remember right, is for a recon from the base game. So overall, this contractor soldier and this contractor pilot lady, they both are very potent fighters and very potent addition to your team. So let's move on with the next one. Next one in a row is Contractor Sentry. Contractor Sentry has 2 of these items. One is NBC suit, which allows you, whenever you pass, you gain 1 oxygen. So basically, it's very hard to drain this contractor out of oxygen. So it can, this character can just pass and gain 1 oxygen with passing the turn. So, and next, another Sentry character item is Sentry's SMG, submachine gun, I assume. And it allows you to shoot if you kill intruder with shooting, draw 1 action card. So not bad, but nothing special, and it has only 1 ammo slot. So no much firepower from items in this contractor. Let's take a look what action cards will give us. The first one is computer skills, which again allows you to use a room if you are in a room with a computer icon, and if you are in the room with computer icon, you can open or close doors in a facility, anywhere in facility. For me, it feels more like like hacking skill, not maybe sometimes it's useful. Obviously, in some situations it can be. Next one is the weak spot. You can deal one hit to intruder, then shoot or melee attack it. All right, it little bit boosts firepower as with previous contractors. Move quietly. Move to a discovered room without making a noise roll. Could be useful making moves. Say if you must perform some actions and move around. Yeah, it can be utilized for that kind of purpose, but nothing special as well. Stun. Choose a character with 3 action cards or fewer. They discard all action cards and pass. Well, it's not a cooperative skill. It's actually not good for that character, but probably it can depend on situation as well. You can use it beneficially as well if that character has good cards in deck, but not so useful for certain operations during the next, say, 10 on the hand. Then you can help the character to get rid of those cards. Probably can be used in that way as well. Or you can place malfunction token, malfunction marker on your weapon to repel one character from the room. All right, we saw that before. It can be useful in some situations. Defense plan. Place up to 3 secure tokens in a room, or discard card to reinforce empty adjacent corridor. All right, and it doesn't require that there is robot or other character in that adjacent room which connects that adjacent corridor to your room. So to be honest, in my opinion, very weak contractor can be used only in some certain situations, and to be honest, I don't believe that this one could be a potent and very useful addition to team in general. So quite weak, I would say, quite weak. Write in the comments if you think otherwisely. So write in the comments and yeah, what do you think about that? But in my opinion, it's kind of weak-ish character. All right, and the next one is Contractor Survivor. Contractor Survivor has 2 items as well, and she has a deck of 5 specific cards. So let's take a look at items. Makeshift armor allows whenever you gain a serious wound, you would place a malfunction on this card and lose 1 health instead. Yeah, it's definitely it's survival kind of item for survivability, to increase that because check it out, if you gain this serious wound, you lose actually you lose 1, 2, 3 of the health. Yeah, 3 of the health on your health tracker. But if you wearing this makeshift armor, you may place malfunction token on it and lose only 1. So it's big deal. It's 3 times less. Yeah, it's big deal because otherwise you're already here in injured section and so on. And then with the next one, you're already breaking this armor, and yeah. This one is useful. Definitely fits survivor character. Definitely fits the name. The makeshift armor for a survivor which survived this cataclysm, these terrible events in this facility. So let's take a look at the weapon. Survivor's favorite. Heavy one should be held in a hand, like that. Has 2 ammunition slots, 2 magazines. You can best with that weapon and add 1 point to your best results, which is absolutely fantastic, because we have 1, 2, 3 sides on this die with the number 1, and it's quite often you're rolling number 1. Let me demonstrate that. It rolls nice, yeah. So quite often it's 50-50 chance basically to roll number 1, and if you can add 1 additional hit, that means you can kill 1 additional adult in a corridor, or you can kill drone with that roll, right? So useful. And this this symbol with number 4, if you roll 4 on a best die, or if you roll this ammunition spend icon on a shooting dice, then you must place malfunction marker on a weapon. Basically, you cannot best with a number 4 without consequences, right? So if you best with number 4, you place this one. But it's not so big deal if you already dealt with the threat in a corridor, and you freed your way or improved your situation. Then you have this. You have a repair card on in your deck somewhere or in a hand, and you can fix that and remove malfunction marker easily. So quite potent, and there are 2 ammunition slots, 2 magazines inside. So yeah, it's good. And by the way, this ammo expenditure icon doesn't trigger ammo expenditure while you're shooting. It's only placing the malfunction marker on the weapon. So it's good one. Basically, it's a very kind of potent weapon, enough effective, and again fits with that name, Survivor. So let's take a look at the cards. Desperate attack. Deal 2 hits to an intruder and melee attack it. It's actually a good one, because 2 hits, it's a halfway to basically killing the roughly halfway to killing the intruder. So if you are not alone in that room and someone can supplement your attack in, say, next turn, it can be very useful. Or in desperate situations, if you would be attacked, in the response you may discard 1 item to prevent the attack. It's a good one. Actually, you may opt to hold some items in your backpack to prevent attacks, and keep that card as a kind of shield for intruder attacks. Can be useful. Definitely fits Survivor. Absolutely fantastic card. Absolutely fantastic action. Distraction. Discard 1 item again, or 2 tactical gear tokens. This is even better. You can opt between item. Either you want to discard 1 item, or you want to discard 2. Wait a minute. 1 tactical gear token to move. During that movement, prevent all intruder attacks. It's kind of sneaky scouting can be performed with that one. I love that. It's definitely, again, Survivor skill. Nice one. She getting better and better with each new action we discovering for her. Vents. Discard 1 action card to choose any room in a facility. Discard all secure tokens from your room, and obviously if you have, and and choose a room. So if they have those tokens, you discard them. Resolve an intruder attack. Treat it as an adult attack, and move to that chosen room. Basically, it's the same action, actually, what you can perform using a technical corridor entrance. And check it out, you can use that in any room without intruders, not only this one. Yes, this one is very useful. She can be very sneaky character. She can appear in different places and perform variable tasks using this card. She can be in Erecta, and in next turn she can be in the landing zone. She can be in a hibernatorium, and then in armory. Well, she can use vents, as this action card states. I really intrigued. I really love that character. It's it's very nice, skills, very nice actions she has. So next one is always prepared, which allows you to use room. Then all intruders in a room attack you. This is something similar what we saw on a pilot's action card. As well, useful in certain situations, in desperate ones, so when you must use the room, but there are intruders. Or you may opt for discarding one action card to draw 2 items from item deck, any of those, and choose one, to keep one. So, absolutely fantastic survivor skills. And the last action card allows to draw 1 action card, draw 1 more, effectively draw 2 action cards for each of your serious wounds. Oh, if she's seriously wounded, she can additionally draw 1 more with playing this one. I don't know in which kind of situations it could be useful, maybe in some. Or she can discard 1 item to discard 1 serious wound. Oh, and this is fantastic. As you can see, you can complement these 2 cards to each other. Actually, starting to play always prepared, getting 1 item, and then discarding 1 item and discarding 1 serious wound. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, it's strong character, as you can see. Quite potent weapon, quite useful makeshift armor, which prevents getting those serious wounds in the first place. Then you can draw those items, get items, use them to prevent the attacks, and even to take away serious wounds. And dealing 2 hits to intruders in rooms, and you can pick 2 items, 2 any items in a room with a character. It's a very strong one. Next one in our deck, in our pile of contractors, is a contractor janitor. Contractor janitor has 2 of character items. One of them is Karcher. You can place malfunction on this item to discard fire marker. Right. Effectively, you can extinguish fire with this one, and it's for repeated use. It's not 1 use item, and it's heavy. It should be held in hand. Or you can place malfunction marker on this one to repel 1 intruder from the room. Useful. Nothing so super special, but useful in certain situations. And then he has nail gun. Ranged weapon requires no ammo, and it's heavy, should be held in hand. You can shoot and burst with this one. Whenever you roll this side of the dice, you place a malfunction marker on this weapon. This is how it works. Okay, you can shoot and burst with this one, and you're not spending ammo. Basically, then playing with this contractor, you actually don't need ammo tokens. So you may take additional, say, grenade or something like that, depending of your game style, how you prefer to play, because you don't need ammo with this one. This is a good one as well, because sometimes you may be short in ammo, because sometimes there are loads of intruders, especially when game progresses, when it goes to round 7, 8, 9, then there are loads of them. Contractor janitor action cards. It should work. Use the room even with a malfunction. Useful. Discard malfunction from item or robot. Alright. Kind of mechanic, kind of engineering skills. Then clean up. Discard malfunction token or fire token. Jury rigging. Discard the action card and one yellow item to draw 3 support equipment. Oh, actually, if you search the room, get one yellow item, and then play this card for its action, you may draw 3 support equipment cards and pick the one. So yeah, and then you may pick the one and discard one of your, say, original items and place in a hand. So yeah, it's could be interesting supplementary skill. All right, next one is duck and cover. You must discard one card to move. During that movement, prevent one intruder attack. Can be useful, yeah, those movements which prevent attacks or prevent noise rolls. So those are useful because, as you understand, in this game, quite often there are loads of threats around, loads of noise noise tokens, intruders, and it can be useful. Yeah, or you can use reaction. Keep that in your hand to use reaction, and when you use card for reaction, it should be discarded after that reaction is played out. Reaction is when you would be attacked by intruder in the room with another character, then intruder attacks the other character instead. This one is cheeky one and not so friendly skill, but anyway, it is here. And the last one is a computer skill, which allows you to use room when you are in a room with a computer, or if you are in that room with a computer, you can open or close door in a facility. So these kind of things with this contractor janitor, nothing so much impressive, but it can be upgraded with those support equipment drawing actions, playing the action card, and so basically you can develop this one into quite combatish character. All right, let's take a look. What's next? Next one is contractor captain. Contractor captain has 2 items. We have a captain's old 6 shooter. And start of the game, place 6 universal markers on this weapon as bullets. Let's demonstrate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's place them. These are 6 bullets. We have 6 bullets. Okay. Shooting, I understand. Obviously, you spend 1 bullet and you shoot. And if you shoot, then this ammo expenditure icon, this side triggers critical damage, basically killing that intruder. Alright, how besting is done? Treat all best results as one. Oh, I see. And here you may opt not to roll this die at all, because you must treat your besting as a bomb one shot. All right, yeah, because it's a pistol, right? It cannot logically, it cannot give you a result for shooting with one bullet, right? So it's logical system for this weapon. So basically, besting with one shot, bomb, 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 or shooting with one, bomb, bomb, bomb. And this one, ammo expenditure icon, gives you a critical hit instead of spending anything else. So the good one. This is not bad. This is not bad. All right, let's place it over there. Should be held in a hand, obviously. And the next item is this one. This one should be held, it's one use only, should be held in a backpack. Basically and effectively, this frees up this right hand or left hand, one hand slot, all right? And it can be used very effectively, say, if your mission task requires to bring, say, egg, yeah, with you to the land and escape facility. So you already have one of your hands empty without sacrificing any weapon, without sacrificing your, say, shooting strategies, without compromising that and changing during the game. It could be more pleasant, more comfortable to play and work with. But anyway, this is a 6-shooter cartridge, one use only. Add bullets to your old 6-shooter until there are 6. Okay, basically it's item. It's another cartridge. You play it when you play used item action, spending one of your action cards. And when you are empty of ammo, yeah, you play this one, you use this one, playing one action card and replenishing your revolver. All right, this is it. And regarding action cards, we have these. All right, and we have fanning. Spend any number of bullets from your old 6-shooter. Oh, basically, this is good one. This is good. You can even deal 5 hits to queen. Look at that, and you still will have 1 additional bullet in that. Okay, playing this card. For each bullet, deal 1 hit in an adjacent corridor. Oh, it works only in a corridor. It's like a shooting this Western style, like cocking your gun with the one hand and pulling the trigger with another, like bam 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 bam. You can up to 6 times. If it's fully loaded, you can shoot. It's nice one. I love that. I love that. It's interesting. Yeah, it's a kind of best thing in a corridor. Corridor or to an intruder in a room. Even in a room, it works even in a room. That's great skill, actually. This fanning, it's nice one. It's nice one. The next one is fistful of. Am I reading right? And fistful of bullets. Place 1 bullet on your old 6-shooter. All right, I'm playing this card. I'm placing 1 bullet on my old 6-shooter. Discard any number of additional cards to place the same number of additional bullets. All right, basically during your one turn, Say if you have 5 action cards on your hand, you can maximum what you can do, you can load your old 6 one with 5 bullets. All right. This is actually how you load your gun, and it can be played in rooms even occupied with intruders. So in any case, you can reload your gun. This is a good one. I love that. So it means you all the time can be able to shoot. Bash with the barrel. Bash with the barrel. Melee attack with your old 6 shooter. Aha, basically holding your it's like in a western movie. Bombs with a revolver. revolver. If you would be attacked in response, prevent the attack without placing malfunction on the weapon. Without placing malfunction on the weapon. That's good one as well. Yeah, it's close combat. This guy loves getting touch with the opponents, with the enemies. Yeah, nice skills. Authority. Choose a character in your room or neighboring one. Make the chosen character move, shoot, or bust. Well, you make all choices. Well, it's a standard command card, command action, and weak spot. Deal 1 hit to intrude, then shoot or melee attack it. So this character can be potent. It can be upgraded with another weapon. That's nice. Character, not bad. Absolutely not bad. Can be real badass in your team. Maybe not so diverse as other characters, like for example survivor or soldier, but yeah, captain can be a useful addition to your basic base team. The next one is contractor mechanic, which has this kind of plasma torch. Heavy item can be used only in rooms without intruders. This is downside, so it limits usage. You can close one accessible door even if destroyed. Basically, there's only frame of the door left, but you can still close it. Or in a corridor without a door slot at all. So yeah, so you can build a kind of like a barricade. You can barricade and weld it space. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, closed door. It's heavy, should be held in hand, right? So the next one is this one, sawed off. That's mean it's made shorter. It's not so potent gun because it has only one of the magazines. However, the ammo expenditure icon deals critical hit instead of spending ammo. This compensates situation when you don't have so much ammunition on the gun. All right, let's take a look at the action deck. For mechanic, we have following action cards: duck and cover, which allows you to discard one action card to move, and during that movement prevent one intruder attack. And it has a reaction when you would be attacked by intruder in the room with another character, then intruder attacks that character instead. We saw that skill on the previous contractors, so let's not go deep in that. Technical corridor action card allows you to, if you are in a room with a wrench icon, discard one card to move to any other room in a facility with a wrench icon and then pass. could be useful dealing with situations when you must use different rooms which are in far away distance from each other in different places of that facility. So it could be useful, and it could be used with a negative kind of intention as well. For example, playing coupled with discard fire with fire, which allows you to either discard a fire token, a fire marker, or discard one item or one tactical gear token to place the fire. So basically, you can make the fire and to make life and situation more difficult for other characters, and then use technical corridor card to just disappear from that room. Kind of nasty. Yeah, you can play it that way. So then always prepared can be played in a room with intruders, and you can use the room. Very useful in some situations, especially later on in a game. And then all intruders in that room will attack you. Or you can discard one action card to draw two items from one item deck of your choice, any of those, and then you must keep one of them and discard the other. So again, very useful. So you can upgrade this character with any items of your choice. Fast repairs allows you to discard one malfunction marker or open or close one accessible door. Actually, this one is absolutely the same what repairs action card allows you to do. Yeah, absolutely same, identical skill, and altogether, overall, this character doesn't look for me very strong, very potent. A part of this technical corridor skill, which allows you to move around the facility, different rooms, and perform specific actions required for mission task completion. So, a part of that, nothing special about this character. So let's move on with the next one, which will be the contractor xenobiologist. Very interesting character. Let's take a look at items and weapons. It's a probe arm, and it acts as armor. Must be placed over here. With this one, you may treat this item as a melee weapon, kind of metallic claw arm. Yeah, all right. Melee attack is resolved like gain one tissue. Gain one tissue. Place a universal marker on the character's board. Right, during the attack, if you use that one. All right. Later on, we will see what happens with that tissue. And xenobiologist gun. Loaded only with one magazine. This result deals one hit instead of 4 and discard one card. Oh, very useless. Very useless. Lacks potency, lacks firepower. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the cards. Maybe cards can boost this character's some kind of firepower or abilities. Field experience. Place one tissue on your character's board. Again, if you play this one, again, you place one tissue. All right, reaction. After an intruder token is drawn from the bag, discard one tissue, discarding, to return the intruder token back to the bag. That could be useful, and draw another one. Oh, only so much useful. Not very useful, I would say. Well, you will draw any other. All right, if you draw the queen, you may gamble and try to draw another one. Yeah, nothing special. Vivisection. If you have a probe arm, deal one hit to an intruder for each tissue on your character board. Okay, with that claw, that xenobiologist actually can hit quite a lot if you have quite enough those tissue, those bits and pieces, those samples of tissue. Then apply hit, one hit for each tissue. All right, and then after that you may melee attack it with the probe arm again. Or you may discard one malfunction from your probe arm. Yeah, nothing special, to be honest. I don't see much of use for that. Computer skills, classic computer skills, use the room with a computer icon, and if you in that room with computer icon, you can opt for opening or closing doors in facility. Overmind action, discard one action card and one tissue to move one intruder in section. Not big use of that, and you can perform that action only in a room without intruder. Duck and cover, discard one action card to move. During that movement, prevent one intruder attack, and a reaction additional for that card is when you would be attacked by intruder in the room with the other character, then that intruder attacks that other character instead. I would say in one word, I don't like it. Not a team player. Cannot even play against the team, against other characters effectively in a competitive mode. I would not opt to play with xenobiologist, quite weak character in a contractor, in my opinion. If you have another opinion, drop that in the comments. Contractor hacker. Hacking. All right. He has again one use only item, only can be used in a room with the computer icon. Use any discovered life support control room. Maybe in some situations can be useful, probably. This card can be played only in rooms without intruders. Another action what you can perform is open and or close any number of doors in a facility. Can be used effectively in some situations, but most likely not, because those situations are not so often occurring where you must close and open so many doors. All right, and a smart gun. Ranged weapon, heavy, must be held in hand. One ammo slot. Shooting, -2 to shoot results. Which is actually smart and good. Say, if you roll number 5, it's actually effectively is number 3 instead of 5. Yeah, it can be Some kind of game changer, yeah. But if you roll this result or this one, then you must place malfunction mark on this weapon. All right. Not so bad. So you can even burst in corridors and gain 2, 3, and even 4 number 4 results. But if you get to number 4, then a malfunction occurs. All right. This thing, what we have in actions. In actions, we have neural link, something interesting. Activate robot anywhere in a facility, or discard malfunction from your smart gun. All right, good one. Override skill. If you are in a room with a computer, I can flip live support token in any section. All right, can be useful. Both of those skills can be performed only in rooms without intruders, though. Or you can discard one malfunction from the smart gun as well, same as this one. So you can quite frequently discard your malfunction marker. Next one is move quietly. This action card allows you to move to a discovered room without making noise rolls. We saw that skill in other contractor. It's useful. Let's not repeat ourselves. Computer skills. We saw those skills in other contractors. Again, you can use the room or open and close door in a facility. If you are in a room with a computer icon. And finally, always prepared. You can use the room. Then all intruders in the room attacks you. So that as well previously. Useful. We discussed that. Or you can discard one action card to draw 2 items from one item deck of your choice. And you may keep one of them and then discard the rest. Discussed as well, so that skill. So overall, this character is not so bad. Actually, it's moderate in my opinion. Can be used in some way, but if I would have other options to choose from, I would choose more stronger characters than this one with more fire and technical skill abilities than that. So, but absolutely not bad character, a moderate one. Let's get on with the next contractor, which is contractor Lab Rat. Lab Rat has these items. One is bloody camouflage. Its armor should be placed over here, and whenever an intruder attacks you as a result of entering the room, choose another character in that room. The intruder attacks that character instead. This one is not cooperative contractor at a first glance. At least for now. Let's see what other items and action cards will tell us about this one. Labrat gun has one magazine, and during the bursting you must treat number 3 as 4. Number 3 and 4 as 2. Actually decreasing bursting capabilities. No other penalties apply. All right. Let's take a look at action cards. First one is weird metabolism. Discard one contamination to draw 2 action cards. Oh, it's another way around. Actually, you can benefit from contamination, and definitely it's weird. Or you can, if you are in the nest, restore 2 health or discard 1 serious wound. Definitely. But you should play this card in a room without any intruders. Yeah, interesting character, interesting. As well, played in a room without intruders, move quietly, move to discovered room without making noise roll. Again, in a room without intruders. You can play this reaction when you would resolve this one, that intruder falls on you from above. Ignore that instead. This is a great action, great skill when you exploring new territories, when you entering the room. Good one. Actually, for now, this allows this character to move more freely than others. Sensitive hearing. Another action card which can be played in a room without intruders. You can discard the noise token from chosen corridor in your section. So that's mean 1, because it states corridor, not corridors. Or you can place noise token in a chosen corridor in your section. So it can be played either way, either beneficially for team or against team. Alright, and finally, duck and cover. You can discard 1 card to move. During that movement, you prevent 1 intruder attack. We saw that before. And reaction for intruders entering the room, then those intruders attack other character instead of you. So we saw that as well. A quite a weak character in regards of firepower, but it can be played nasty in a cooperative mission, depending on in a competitive mission during specific personal tasks, specific personal objectives. Yeah, against the other characters. Yeah, but apart of that, nothing really special again. Next contractor would be Contractor Scout. Contractor Scout has this scout rifle with 1 magazine. Shooting rules. Before shooting, you may spend ammo to deal 2 hits more. Basically 3 hits with that. 1 normal hit to intruder and 2 additional ones. Basically, effectively 3 hits, with spending ammunition. It's quite useful in some situations. It could be, yeah, definitely it could be very useful. And motion scanner can be used only in rooms without intruders. Whenever you make noise roll, you may discard 1 action card to re-roll that roll. You must accept the second result. Useful in a dreadful situation when you rolled something terrible. For example, you rolled that queen enters the room and you are low on health. Then in this situation, and if you are in a room without any intruders, you can use this one. Yeah, and it's kind of acts like reaction. You are not using that as an item, as a normal item. You just because it states whenever you make noise roll, so it acts similar to reaction, except you do not discard this item, and you discard one action card for that. Action-wise, action cards for Scout Contractor. Reconnaissance, move through an unexplored corridor, draw 2 exploration cards instead of 1, yeah. Choose one of them and resolve an exploration sequence according to the chosen card. Shuffle the other card back into the deck. It's very beneficial. It's a very beneficial reconnaissance skill. Basically, you do reconnaissance that way. You pick 2 cards and then you take a look which one benefits you most. Same situation like, say, you picked 2 cards. If you don't want to end up in a room which is malfunctioning, on fire, and you don't want to close all doors around you, blah blah blah, so you may opt for another card and play this one instead of that second card you drawn. So it's definitely it's a very useful reconnaissance skill. It's powerful reconnaissance contractor with this skill. The next one is scavenging, and the scavenging allows you for each item icon in the room, draw 1 item of the corresponding type, and you may keep 2 of them and discard the rest. Can be very useful. Next one, adrenaline, only in room with an intruder. This can be played only in room with intruder. You can draw 2 action cards. Probably in some situations it could be useful, but I don't see that like kind of straight away and as a super potent skill. Weak spot, deal 1 hit to an intruder and then shoot or melee attack hit. Good one, as we discussed with the previous contractors who had similar one. It can boost the firepower of this scout. And finally, move quietly, when you can move to a discovered room without making a noise roll. If you move from room without intruders. So it definitely powerful and useful scouting skill. Overall, not bad character, probably lacks a bit of firepower, otherwise can be a good scout. Yeah, good supplement to the scout from the base game composition. Let's move on to the last one, which will be the contractor scientist. And let's take a look at this guy. Contractor scientist has 2 items. One is a wheelchair with a hollow computer. It should be placed in armor slot. It states armor. With this one you may treat your room as a computer icon room during your turn. So basically any room turns into the computer room. And another item is this scientist pistol, ranged weapon, heavy, must be held in hand. This critical damage icon, when you roll that one, you spend you spend ammo instead of dealing the critical hit. Definitely downside. Definitely downside for this weapon, because as you can see, this character has no other weapons. So for firepower, it's definitely downside. Let's take a look at action cards. Action card 1, risk assessment. If you are in a room with a computer icon, well, quite duplicating, because already this wheelchair, this item gives you ability to actually treat any room which you are in as a room with a computer icon. But but when you lose that, then probably risk assessment can be used more efficiently than with this one. If you are in a room with a computer icon, you look at the top card of the event deck. Okay, event deck, you can pick the card, then return it to the top or bottom of the event deck. It allows you kind of altering the or preventing nasty event to happen. Yeah, this could be useful. Yeah, all right. This is useful. I'm taking my words back. So it's useful. It's very useful from that point of view, from perspective of altering events. Blocking access. If you are in a room with a computer icon, use the room. Or if you are in a room with computer icon, place a malfunction token in any other room with a computer icon in a facility. Can be very nasty skill used in a competitive play. All right, then internet skill, internet action card. If you are in a room with a computer icon, use any other room with computer icon. Can be done from room without intruders. Nothing about firepower in these ones. Duck and cover. Discard one action card to move during that movement. Prevent one intruder attack. Saw that skill before. So again, nothing super special. And reaction: when you would be attacked by the intruder in the room with another character, then intruder attacks that other character instead. Again, not friendly skill. And finally, computer skill. If you are in a room with a computer room, use that room. Or if you are in a room with a computer icon, open or close one door in a facility. So what I can say, definitely lacks, tremendously lacks firepower, this contractor scientist. Contractor scientist is weak in that regard. In technical abilities, he's lacking as well. The powers, and only where he shines is that is those computer skills and ability to use different rooms, but mostly he benefits from the rooms with a computer icon. So if he in that room, then he starts to shine. Otherwise, he's very weak. In my point of view, it's very weak. So that's it for those contractors. What you can get with Nemesis Retaliation Stretch Goals expansion. As you saw, some of them, like for example, contractor pilot, contractor soldier, contractor survivor, contractor captain as well, was quite alright. Yeah, contractor scout. With these, yeah. those ones are powerful. Let's bring those out from this deck that you can see them. The most powerful, I think, are Contractor Pilot, Contractor Survivor, Contractor Soldier, and Contractor Captain. Moderate, normal, yeah. And those are powerful contractors, in my opinion. Powerful recon, powerful diverse pilot, team player, powerful survivor with movement and survivor skills, soldier with fire boost, captain something in between of them, yeah, and as we remember, lab rat could be played very nicely against other players, other characters. So yeah, weakest ones, in my opinion, xenobiologist, scientist, and the rest are moderate. Interesting was as well janitor, which could be transformed, supplemented with other support equipment, other items. Yeah, it could develop during the game in a more powerful one. Yeah, these are moderate, these are strong ones, and these two are weak characters. Strong, moderate, weak, and something in between all the rest. So this is it for this video. If you found it interesting and useful, give it a like and consider to subscribe for more gaming stuff. And by the way, if you want to get Nemesis Retaliation previous versions or other Nemesis Retaliation related stuff, check out links in the description below. That helps support channel a lot. Thank you for watching, have fun playing this truly amazing game, and stay tuned for the next episode.